Hey everybody, this is a book review. Some resource that really is helping me out with writing for picture books. And this is by Ann Whitford Paul, a hands-on guide from story creation to publication. I am halfway through this book, and so I wanted to share this because I thought what I've read so far has been great. It's been excellent. So Ann Whitford Paul is a children's book author. She's had numerous children's books. I'll put a link to her in the description box below. I bought the Kindle version of, obviously you can get a paperback version of this book. The thing I loved about this book is that I am not the sharpest tool in the shed. Like for me, writing and illustrating my own work has been a challenge. I think if you've been working as an illustrator and then you're like dabbling in writing, it's a lot harder than you think. So what I loved about this story, so if I go to the table of contents here, this building a frame for your story, telling your story, part 1, 2, and 3. I am on chapter 6 right now. What I love about this is like it's gives some really great examples for different kinds of like ways of writing your story. So like point of view in the story. Let me tap here. But like she goes through point of view. So for and I thought that was really helpful. Let's see if I can go through here. Um, she also recommends like reading lots of different children's books. She gives recommendations for children's books to read. But probably the most insightful was the way she's rating about the different ways of writing the same exact story. And she gives examples of this. Yeah, so like she did an Aesop's Fable, but she will turn it into different points of view. So she did first person, second person, and third person. And she literally writes them out. And so it made it really helpful to understand this is what she's talking about. So I thought that was really comprehensive. She also has, at the very end of each chapter, she has these exercises that you can do. So yeah, before you move on to the next thing, she'll tell you like try these things. Have you tried reading some more picture books? One of the things I thought was really great advice about her book was, let me go back to the cover here. Um, when you read lots of children's books, and I mean like a lot, I was surprised because I thought, oh, I read a lot of children's books because but I wasn't reading as many as I thought I was. So I've been going to the library. I check out like 20 books at a time. And what I found is that you will start realizing you kind of curate, you kind of go like, I'm not only attracted to the artwork as an illustrator, because before I was just like, oh, I like the artwork, but then I read the story, it's like, not the greatest story. And no offense to those authors, illustrators, it's hard to do that. But I found that I gravitated towards certain kinds of books, certain types of storytelling. Like I absolutely adore Greg Pizzoli's anything he illustrates or write. I absolutely love it. I'm just very entertained by the way he writes. They're just so I know that if I grab that book, I'm just really gonna love that story. And I just was able to figure out like I like this kind of storytelling. It appeals to me. And it may be that those other stories didn't speak to me. It would speak to another person who goes to the library because obviously if it's there, it's a pretty good book. So for me, and then I got better with it. So the more like I'm checking out stack of 20 at a time, it was easier to figure out that's the kind of writing I would probably enjoy doing myself. But this is a great hands-on guide. I think for me, as far as examples, you'll take online classes, but which I've taken online some online writing classes through storytellers, and those are great. But I thought with this book, I really liked that it was clearly like she took something in public domain and then she reiterated it, so you could kind of see like it's it's really like picture book writing for dummies. I don't know. I haven't checked out that book, but anyways, I really enjoyed this, and I highly recommend you picking this up. I think it would be very helpful. Anyway, so that's my little quick review. Thanks for watching. Happy writing, happy illustrating. Bye.